Hello, this is one of the introductional videos on how to use the Prime HUD. Today we're going to be focusing on transferring your moves from an older HUD to the Prime HUD. So, you will have recently purchased the Prime HUD. You can find the link for the Prime HUD in the description below. And you've purchased it and it will have come through into your recent. Now, you're going to be trying to load up a series of your moves from an older HUD to a new one. So let's have a look at how we do that. First thing we need to do is to open the folder. We're going to need to res down our preloaded HUD. Now for the series of this video, I am going to make it a lot larger than it actually comes, just so we can see what we're doing. There we go. So I'm going to accept these. We're going to look at moving the moves over from this HUD to this one. Inside the folder there's a series of readmes. We advise you read them, and we advise that the first thing you do when you get your Prime HUD is to press the blue question mark and get a link to our support group. We advise you join this, it's free. And using the support group you can find any future support that may not be included in the introductional videos we have. So let's get on to copying the moves from here to the old HUD to the new HUD. You'll find a copy to HUD script inside your Prime Wrestling HUD folder. All you're required to do is drag the script from your inventory to the HUD that you want to copy the moves from, and then let go of the mouse button. It will drop it inside the content, and you will know you've done it right because there will be a series of green text appear over the top, as you can see here. Then click on the old HUD you want to transfer the moves from. A menu will appear. You click Start. It will then search through for all the animations that are within this HUD. Remember that the Prime HUD does come preloaded, and that means that a series of moves that you start with within any HUD you've used before will already be loaded into the Prime HUD. This is only if you've been wrestling for a while and you have a series of moves that you've paid for and put them in this HUD already, but want to upgrade to a newer system. So, it's found 864 animations. Let's transfer them over to our new system. It's very easy. You just press scan. What scan does is looks to see if there is a Prime HUD within range. Now, you have to make sure you've resed it on the ground. If you press scan and it's not resed on the ground, it won't find the HUD. So please make sure you res it down. You'll press scan, and you can see here it says Prime HUD animation sound copy HUD found. So it's found this HUD. I then have two options, transfer and transfer from. I'm going to show you what transfer from does in a minute, but let's just click transfer. It will now start to go through and transfer these moves manually over for you without having to do anything. It can take a while depending on how many moves you have. So we advise that you put it on land that's not going to reset, it's not going to have any problems, it's not going to be returned, and just leave it, go and do your own thing, and then come back at the end. Now, if it does stick as it's transferring the moves over, it can happen because of the script and the lag and whatever. It can happen if it comes across an animation it doesn't like the name of, it will stick. Now, it's very easy to fix that. Now, you don't want to have to go through all of it again and go from 1 all the way again. You want to go from whatever number it sticks at. So let's say, for example, it sticks here at 300. So I'm going to click it and press reset. What that does is it resets the HUD. That's the first thing you need to do. So if you come back to your HUD and you see and it says 300 out of 1400 and the number doesn't seem to be going up, it means that it's frozen. You click the HUD, you press reset, that will reset the HUD. You then click start. It will go through all the animations again to see the amount of animations that are within the script. Once it gets up to its original, which is 864, as it's going through now. You can see it totaling up the numbers. There you go. And then we scan to find the HUD. It's found the HUD. I now got the other option, which is transfer from. So I click that. It'll come up with a dialog box. What I want to do is I want to transfer from a particular number. So I'm going to say 300. Now what the prime HUD does with the script that's here is it will go from the number before you put. So if you put 300, it will go from 299. The reason is because it sets it at that number and then copies the third 300 one over. So press 300, it will scan and you see it starts at 299. Then it continues from that point. And you can do that all the way up until it gets to the number you want. It'll probably only stick once. If it does stick at all, it might go all the way through without any problems, but we just wanted to make sure there was a way of fixing that. If it did, if you continue with the series of videos that I've put up, there's going to be videos on a multitude of things to do with the prime HUD, and of course you can read the readmes. And again, we really advise that you click this question mark here in blue and join the group, and you're able to ask us questions and also help to develop the prime HUD as it continues on its life. Thank you very much for listening.